Ebusama akwa ba and found Bragana Sam TVGH. Make sure like, comment, subscribing, turn your notification also so that anytime you post video be say we are Busam Bekebi. Ebusam yan nyina ye wo eti o man we mu a before 2024 NDC communicators, NDC sympathizers, NDC foot soldiers, any Nkrofobia, Omoyo Muhu say, Omoye neutrals, but they were all who were working in favor of NDC. Eina yetigana. No, mu use serious derogatory words. Insult upon insult. Curses upon curses. No, ufa hana obi kese akufuado. Ufa hana obi ya akufuado. Ufa hana obi kese. Ufa hana obi say, hey. Now, it became even almost overwhelming. Right? Now, in the midst of all those occurrences, Akufo-Addo did not utter a word. In fact, Bakubia Eshi Akufo-Addo Panani say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama referred to Ono any name as Achim Sakawa boys. What is that statement now? So when the Peace Council, I think either Peace Council or Catholic Bishops Conference visited him at the presidency, he drew their attention to that. And to the fact said they were quiet on it. And no one Akufo-Addo yeah. Now NDC backed one man there, a friend Kevin Taylor. And that man, he insulted almost everybody in this country that did not agree with NDC. In fact, he insulted everyone who did not agree. And he said almost all. Everyone. We are him fool, we are so fool, we are common floor member, we are businessman, we are politician, we are Reverend Sister Crowbeji Woodie from Kevin Taylor. And nobody said anything. Nobody persecuted Kevin Taylor. The president himself, in ABR replying Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on the campaign trail, said, we are talking about the economy, stupid. He said it. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama did say that. Stupid no insult. And it was almost weird and ironic seeing the same man becomes president, and one thing that is clearly obvious, and he said free speech is under attack under his reign. Now, Dennis Miracles Abuaje, he is one guy that gentleman that should be celebrated, because with all the persecutions he's going through, with all the smear campaign, NDC4 started Omar trigger against Dennis Miracles Abuaje, and is still able to boldly make statements like the one he's just made this night on PM Express. I mean, I salute him. Now, you see, Dennis clearly and forcefully made the point, say, insult. And I said, uya obia, anka enye criminal case. Insults are never criminal case. Insults are civil cases. And if I get up and I insult somebody, say, oh, wait, Jimmy, sorry to Sebi. And as I nepanu Felice on Jimmy, it's up to that person to take me to court and sue me that on Jimmy, and whichever evidence I have, that should say with Jimmy, let the court peruse it. And then if I lose in court, then the person will file for damages. That's what happens. But strangely, under this government, no, any small thing, now omu treating say a criminal case to the extent say harmless TikTokers are prosecuted, persecuted, and then sentences are but this is what is happening under this government. And Dennis, kudos on the communication and keep doing the good work.
They can go. Can't just put but those ones can go. But those ones can go slowly, and that of your opponent can be fast tracked. So again, you've come to validate my point. So the ones that involve the people that are in government can go slowly at its own pace, or we need to take our time, we need to. But the ones that involve your political opponent, let's fast track it. You validated my point. So that is also one of the things that, you see, when it is happening to me, you may think that because it's happening to me, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. But once it becomes a convention, once it is done and it becomes a precedence, everybody is learning taking a cue from it. So next time, it will be used against you. And what is being used against you, do you know what will be the reference point? The one that was being done to others and you did not speak about. That is what will be used as a reference point against you. All we are saying is that let's protect our democracy and make it fair for everybody. Because you don't know when you will be the one in front of the barrel of the gun. That's what we are saying. Mm. So don't be so happy today because it's been done to other people. Those people, none of them have been proven guilty for anything yet. They are in court. Mm-hmm. You understand? So don't be so happy. Ask yourself, hey, if this thing should be used against me, what would I do?
I mean, what thing though? I mean, they are being tried before a court of competent jurisdiction. Isn't that where you want to be? If indeed somebody accuses you of doing any wrong?
I have explained it enough. I don't have to belabor the point. I've explained why and how I think it's
No, I mean, but you're making, you made the point about being selective. But I'm saying that in a democracy, if you are accused, you have to go before a court, which is what has happened.
Nobody's disputing that.
Yes.
We are saying that.
But you're saying that because the case is going to be heard during the legal vacation, one, it is selective, but impractical to expect that every other case will be heard.
Yeah, but how come all the list, how come all the list of selected ones doesn't have any other ordinary citizen apart from your political...
Beyond those two, which other cases back the case that this is a bigger...
Tell me which other case is part of that list. I'm not a political opponent. That's what I'm saying. That is what we define it.
This is not even beyond the Hanan and the other case. I'm asking you, making a broader case about why you are protesting tomorrow, and that you're protesting because you believe there is selective justice. You mentioned those two cases. Which other case? Because you believe this is a trend. This is something that it's basically happening to damage.
The trend is established by the element. The trend has been established by the elements in the subset. If you're able to pick from the list of cases that are being heard during the vacation, if you're able to pick one, that is what a political opponent, then you can dispute my fact.
No, I mean, so that is one example.
You should be answering that question, not me.
No, I'm asking you. I'm not protesting.
So I have proven it. I have proven it with the set.
I'm asking a separate question.
So I have proven it with the set. When you look at the set, so not a single one of the vacation cases is not a political opponent. That answers
I'm just saying, that's fine. I'm asking you, that's one example backing the accusation of selective.
But that's the only example.
That's the only.
Yes.
Does the said Natamaklo case feature at all?
No. Why was that an issue? They've gone to the appeal. The Attorney General is responsible for the case. The Attorney General says he's going to appeal. How is that an issue?
Does the wound to me incarceration also feature?
What to me is a political prison. That's why there's no doubt about it.
I mean, is that also a reason?
This evening, as we speak, we have people doing galamsey on the road to Kumasi at Konongo. They are not in jail. This evening, as we speak, on the streets going to Kumasi, Konongo roadside, people are doing galamsey. They are not in jail.
Yeah, but you can't just put people in jail. You have to try them.
Exactly. But they are not even arrested. They are still doing it. Broad daylight in campuses. On the campus of schools.
But does that justify wound to me?
No. So I am saying that flags wound to me, and then ask a question of why him.
Why him? He was found
so I leave
guilty.
I leave that answer.
I mean, but there's a difference between the court has found him guilty.
I'm not discussing illegal matter. I'm not discussing the guilt. The merit of the matter.
But why him?
No. Why him? I'm telling you that the merit of the matter has been discussed enough.
Yeah.
I am saying that as we speak, even the president himself said that he doesn't dispute the fact that his own government people are involved in galamsey. You are not a fool. And you believe calling you a fool is denigrating. The law says that you, Evans, can take me on in a civil suit in court and seek for redress to clean up the bad name I've given you. That is what the law says. The law doesn't say that Evans can go to the police or the security agencies and go and tell them to arrest Miracles. That is what the laws are. If we feel that we've gotten to a point where calling miracles a fool or calling Evans a fool should be criminalized, let's put it in our statutes. Let's put it in our laws. But if the laws have not been drafted in that manner, and we are currently seeing a situation where I can insult Evans and nothing will happen to me, but if I insult somebody that I've gone to queue to vote for to come and serve me, then the laws are jailing me for a year. Evans, that we are jailing citizens for 1 year because of insults. There's a big difference between threats and insults. The law says that threats are unlawful. The law knows the reason why it did that sharp separation between threats and insults. And so if somebody threatens you, the law has a process to deal with that person. When somebody insults you, the law has a process. But the current situation where people are being bundled center, left, right, because they are saying things that are not palatable in the minds or in the ears of people in power, that is a problem. As we speak today, when you go to TikTok, and I say TikTok is an open source social media platform. Nobody controls anybody there. That's where free speech is. At least 50 people from different regions, different places have been bundled up one way or the other by this government. Why? Why should everybody say what you want to hear? Why do you want people to say only what you want to hear? If that is the case, then where is the beauty of our democracy? I am saddened, and I'll tell you what. I am sad about how this government is going simply because I know how we all played here in these studios when they were in opposition. I know how we all played here. In fact, you remember that in few occasions, I think I remember about 15 or so occasions, or less, or just a little bit more, I had a cause to even complain about my government. And I have it on Facebook, where I felt that some of the arrests of some of these social media comments or media things were unnecessary. These people in government today, we always say Akufo-Addo is a tyrant, Akufo-Addo is a dictator, Akufo-Addo is this, Akufo-Addo is that, Akufo-Addo gave him all manner of names. Because at that time they felt that they are special and that they could say anything that they want to say. Can you mention one person in the NDC that didn't rain insult at Akufo-Addo? The names they gave Akufo-Addo, the names they gave Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Why are you so afraid of experiencing exactly what you have cultivated? These guys actually sponsored an individual who ran down every single person in this country. Every chief was insulted. Every pastor was insulted. You dare not cross him. You do not, all of you were insulted. This media house, he insulted almost everybody, all of you. He came into this country, was given a red carpet, given national security protection, walked in and walked out. So, and then the vulnerable ones who also have equal rights are being arrested. It saddens my heart. And let me tell you where the biggest problem is. The biggest problem is the abuse of the rights of these people that they even arrest. Evans, the issues I'm raising, they are very serious issues.
People are affected. Look, every mortuary fee is crack through. I was telling somebody the other time, say, even you will suffer in life and die in Christ is expensive because it's a Ukraine. Mortuaries can be written nature. And it's as simple, and the reason is simple because they say most of the mortuaries have to run on plants, generators, because power through current in low current. Even my fridge, I have to remove a kind of saying my TV guard and my fridge guard. I can come and show it to you right now. Fridge guard no me I didn't here because and I'm taking the risk of the fridge getting spoiled because current the guard will just not allow the fridge to come on because the current is too low for the fridge. So these things are things that we are being confronted with on daily basis. It comes to health. Look at when Jay was speaking, the kind of system. 200,000 people at a place, over about 4 public hospitals. We are up a day. We have ambulance on standby. And now, Volta region out of 18 ambulances, 12 are grounded in Volta region. 18 ambulances, 12 are grounded as you are speaking, only 6 working. And you can imagine when you have an emergency, what is going to happen to you? For the first time in Ghana, medical doctors are completing housemanship have been in the house for the past 1 year. The last batch of medical doctors that completed their housemanship, they are still in the house as you are speaking today. We move here. And when that former girlfriend of Opana came out to say, we're rushing the bush and need to Koleboa, yes, no bed. Now, wow, and no bed. And no bed. There was no emergency. I can't say, how do you call it? Doctor to attend to the person she rushed in there. Enya bampa. And because she knows, she'll come and say, Doctor, no, then Ghanaians will say, and they can talk to your Opana to employ doctors in Tino, or they are better no bed, so that Ghanaians can say, we there MPP NDC for you now, man, boy. But you see, she also lost somebody. Maybe she has learned her lesson. We don't wish, you see, how many more people do we wish to lose before we will all start learning our lesson? Because they say, me Bushi and here, they have also learned their lesson, I'm sure. And at the funeral this Friday, I'm going to tell them again, once again, to their faces. Because me Bushi and Fonko, most of my MPP, people have gotten about 50 something votes. Because me and Meti Hano. I'm from a family, we are 8 siblings. One is gone now, so we are left with 7. But me senior siblings, they are children. They are about 45 of them also. Just my 7 elder siblings. So those are my nephews and nieces. And then those my nephews and nieces also started giving birth. So I'm a grand uncle or grandfather, however you want to call me already. About 6 of them who call me grand uncle or whatever. But they, despite everything I've told them, because it's have Volta spirit, a lesson day. Do you know what they did? They said, pass on my MPP because I was forcing them to go and vote for MPP. Right? Now we are all here now. We have lost one of our our beloved.
What did at Vuta region?
And no, yes. Hohwe, for instance. What didn't Peter Mewu do in Hohwe? Peter Mewu then one in Hohwe, one house, one job, Anna. One household, one job. Go and ask anyone in Hohwe. You enter in the family house or Hohwe now. If you don't meet someone in the military, you meet someone in the police, someone in the police, someone in the... It was deliberate agenda. Peter Mewu set up one household, one government job. But all despite all those things. Let me give Wycliffe 4 minutes, Doc 4 minutes, Tanaya 4 minutes, and then let's call it a day. Wycliffe.